There we go. Go on here, go live, go live. Okay, well, it looks like no one's here. We're going to do some exercising with, you got it. We're going to be using the wonderful, we have 2 different rooms to choose from. And I'm going to choose this one. This is my room thing. We're going to do some squats, room style. This is how you do it properly. And slowly up. There, we're doing some good room exercise. Mine is, oh boy, the Cruiser. I'm not saying the year. Right. There we go. And of course, it's going to sweep out all the negativity. So you can do that, the sweeping exercise, and bringing in the good luck exercise. Bringing in, yeah. Hi, how are you? You're welcome to go on StreamYard. I had someone say that they didn't want me to do like a whole exercise video. So I came up with this. Also, you can fly a broom, pretend to fly, and play a video game. Yeah, woo! Hey, I'm playing a video. Oh, I'm playing against Hermione. Woo wee! To do that too. So we can go back to exercising. You can go like this, stretching, and go like this and stretching, and then semi. There we go. There. And if you have a heavy broom, you can go as weights, you know. Learn to twirl it and swirl it. Oh. Oh. Well, it looked like that was short-lived. Yeah. I'm going to have to kind of figure out how to get this thing going. So I got angry at somebody who they finally pushed that button where it's like, I've had enough. You know, I don't mean to get everyone pissed off or anything. All I did was move on. You know? Yeah. These panties are only in the booch. Sometimes you just don't know what to say. My cat's smelling it. Ooh, hey, look what I got. Well, I better go back to doing my broom exercise and figure out what other exercises I can do. My cat's like, look at that. Oh, she's like, okay, that's enough. It's causing havoc and rage. So, all right, let's go back to our broom exercises. We're going to learn how to watch the end of our broom with our eyeballs. This helps with the agility with our eyes. So we're going to be watching the end of the broom with our eyes, where it goes, so we can watch. And our eyes need exercise too. So I'm watching the end of my broom handle. All right. And I am exercising my eyes. All right. Wish my broom handle came with extra weights. But we can add weights. Let's see, where are they? Okay. Broom handle needs a 5-pounder. There we go. We got a 5-pounder right now. And we're going to be lifting it up. Where? My other 5-pounder. I need to get a 10-pounder, but I'm okay. I'm good. 15. Okay, I'll put these up here. Okay. Then circle around, circle around. I'm just thinking. Circle around. All right. The protection is around us. All right. Now we're going to take a 5-pound and go up and down. There we go. We sweep out the negative and bring in the positive. I thought it would be something funny to do, that's all. Hi, how are you? We are doing exercise with a broom. It doesn't have to be a Hogwarts broom or anything. It could be a regular broom or whatever broom you want. And you can add a dumbbell of your choice. No, not a friend, a dumbbell, and put it up here, and or you can just use a dumbbell. But this adds a little more fun to it. So here I am. We're going to be doing this. Is good for your forearms, your arms. Get some going. We're going to get some stuff moving along. Okay. Then we're going to go and do. Yeah, I got 2 of them. Got 2 brooms. Yeah, it sounds. Now we're going to be doing our other arms. That's right. Keeping it good. Go. All right. Here we go. And then we're going to sweep that out with the bag. You don't have to necessarily really sweep. It's just a good motion. It actually gets you moved up. Let's sweep in some good vibes. Sweep it in, get the other side. Sweep it in. All right. Now let's get started a little bit more, Yeah. And of course we got a kitty. Hi, baby. Well, and here we go. Just easy as pie. This is not hard at all. 5-pound weights. So easy to do. I can do it and talk at the same time. Do all the breathing exercises. Yep, there we go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So I'm going to now bring out the snake lady. And she's going to do some stand-up, and she's going to be talking. This is probably the last time I bring this wig out. I'm going to put it in retirement because I got a new look. She's getting a whole new look and a whole new everything. More or less, she's going to be a different kind of lady. So, you hear that? They're giving me a whole new look. Boy, that means, am I going to be more sexy? More sexy and alluring? Well, let me tell you this. If you're a man and you want to be sexy and alluring, don't go and have no communication with people and then assume that they are going to pick up where you left off 2, 3, 4, how many years you haven't spoken. Because I get that lately. I get these guys going, yeah, I've been gone for a bit. Well, more than a bit, more than 12 months. Oh, about 4. Oh, yeah, I moved on, baby. Well, we can be friends and hang out, with, other people and stuff, and social setting, whatever it is. They got all these online game shit. You can send a message, hey, my friend's really into you. Go on this game site. But no, I have somebody who obviously needs a little help mentally, and they don't get the fact after over 2 years, and his brother putting it out like, you aren't the good one. He married the good one, yeah, and divorced her too. Oh God. Well, anywho, I'm blamed for all the crap she did. He had a flying monkey circus that went crapella crazy, and then I got blamed. I go, oh, hush. You blaming the wrong one. You won't need to blame the original, the one you married. That wasn't me. I was told that, and I said, hey, that's okay with me. Good luck and all that stuff. I'm on it. And I went and started pouring into myself. I started saying, I need to do something with myself. So slowly I started to do other things. You go on dating apps and you go off them. In fact, John knew. He was the one, he was like, yeah. And then when it's not convenient for him, he goes, well, What do you all think? I mean, really, I don't know what to do. So I just put videos out, little ones, saying, hey, dude, go seek help. I don't know how to appease an idiot. So I just said, hey, you want to be a narcissist? You want to act narcissist? You're going to be treated as such in my book. You're nuttier than a Christmas fruitcake. Go. There's no stop. There's no go. There's no call. There's no nothing. And then you go, huh? You didn't wait for me? It's like, bitch, you need to get on the reality train and realize that not everybody's going to be sucking your farts, including myself. Oh, boy. Oh, look what I found. Oh, boy. Look what you got me eating. Junk food. Oh, it's by Joyride, though. It's Joyride. Uncommonly, 80% less sugar than amazing taste. So I got to figure out how to open this up while I'm talking to you guys. So, anyhow, I hope you got the message. Get your stuff straight. Don't sit there and think that everyone's going to be sucking your farts, because, good Lord, I could start selling my stuff pretty good and maybe looking to live somewhere else. No, not Alaska. There's too many crazies out there. Uh, wow, look at this. Ooh, it's nice and thick. Ooh. So I all thought to myself, I don't know where I plan on going if I have to leave, but I don't want to. Oh, this is good. So, how was everyone's vacay? Did you work? Are you at work now? Well, I hope you are in a good place, because, my goodness, I looked up recipes, and by the time I swear to God, you could put a thing in there for recipes, and in 10, I'd be like an hour and a half there, because it goes through everything and it's talking about aliens. I thought to myself, oh Lord, it got me back thinking, oh, I worked with a real party girl, and nobody liked to work with. At animal rescue, they didn't kill him. I adopted the older cat no one wanted to see, and he loved me. He passed away a couple years ago, too. So, anyway, what transpired was this. I worked with a woman who scared everybody, so we thought we would have her believe I was a vampire. I was white. I didn't go outside, so I said, well, okay, let's have them believe I'm a vampire. Well, we had these sliding things that we used to move the furniture on the outside with. Wow. If you put wet just so, it makes you look like you're sliding, like going fast. Like the vampire movie, Twilight. It didn't work out that way. She thought I was a vampire. She would offer me umbrellas when I'd leave outside. I'd go, oh, okay. After a while, the guys come and tell me it was my crew of people. We were trying to get rid of her because she just wasn't doing nothing but drinking and costing money. So we were trying to get her out, and we did the best we could. Finally, we just gave up. The owner didn't believe any of us, And now she thinks that I'm a vampire. And I'm like, okay. Uh, she went from thinking I was other things, but she was, let's just put it this way. She drank Turkey 101 and she just thought I was something different each day. We finally came to a conclusion. We couldn't go back there. There was no more animals and she wouldn't leave. I'm going to kill a cat. I couldn't believe it though. She was fun. I don't know what happened to her brains, but you don't do a lot of drugs like the pills. Let me tell you about the pills. My mama did a lot of the pills, including the ones that are out now that everybody is. Oh, that's where you went, you little turd bag. Yeah, that's right. This is my little turd. Ooh. He's like, oh my God. I'm being woman handled. Oh. So it's like anything else. We all just think, well, we're just in a situation. Now, I didn't ask for any of this. It's just somebody just thought, well, I just need to be pissed on once in a while, I guess. Because all of a sudden, everyone's attitude changed. I go, what the hell is going on? I went and moved on like I was told by his big brother. And I said, okay, it's understood. Toodle doos, and I'm done. And then 2 years later, maybe 2.5, he's like, no. You grow up, you grow a pair, and you sit back and you go like this and you do what I had to do. Because I had to watch you date woman after woman after woman, marry them and marry them and marry them. I'm like, fuck. Y'all just don't know. It's just like, okay, I stand back, but when it's my turn, he can't even stand back. It's like, you had your choices and you made them, not me. Don't get mad because you made bad choices. You all know how some men are. They get bad choices. They blame their mom, dad. Okay, you did. It's my genetics. Ah! Are you lucky enough to date a guy that's a loving mama's boy, but then he blames the daddy? Or he just blames other people. That's a narcissist, by the way, I believe. They just go, oh, you moved on? Oh, how dare you? Now, you all see where this is going at. These are not healthy type things. That's just like how some people are, they're not healthy. You need to meditate. You need to bring both of yourselves together, your male and female, your right and left, and everything. Boom, bring it together and work at it and work at it. Because if you don't, you seem to drive other people crazy. And then it drives me nuts. I got to deal with it. And then I got to have everyone all kill my animals. So I all don't know what it is with you guys. But what? Oh boy. Ooh, this is what I was looking for. These suckers are good. Ooh, that's right. Hey, Well, anyway, when you get somebody who doesn't understand boundaries and only understands yes because you got a bunch of fucking yes people around them. I'll just show you. When you have those type of people, you got entitled people who don't understand. You got mommy going, yes, darling, she's just a bad girl. No, mama, I'm not a bad girl. I was told to move on. I was told to move on, and I sat on the outskirts clapping for them, putting the plus and saying, good going, good going. You know what your sonny boy did? I want to say he dated everything that can crawl from underneath the fucking rock. And the new one that he worked with. I expect him to be dating someone he's already working with. Because that's how he works. Like, I'm going to get jealous. I was told to move on. So I did. I moved on. And now I'm getting the repercussions. Some people are really mad at me. They're like, you're mean. Oh my God, I'm so sorry I moved on like I was told to do. I went on my own life. And I thought to myself, my Lord. When is it going to change when I don't have to worry about this? Do I have to leave somewhere? Do I have to start selling all my shit and figuring out where to go? Because I'm wondering, am I there? Do I have to do that? Do I have to just leave? Because I don't want to leave. I really like Pahrump. It really is a nice place. And, you know, if you get a quiet spot, it's nice. But I think to myself, there's just some people who they're not mentally right. And when you get narcissists who want to, you know, get really mad. I can't believe it. You didn't wait. You should have never listened to my big brother. He's such a big poopy pants. You're beyond poopy pants. You're an asshole if you think I'm going to wait. Shoot, I already know you're probably dating the woman you're working with. She's closer to your age anyway. I just don't understand it. And I was even told this woman, he's divorced from her, but that woman he was dating at the time, she was better than me. And I'm like, oh, Lord. Well, you're dating your next ex-wife, you know. If I were you, I would get a prenup agreement, honey. You won't need to get a prenup that she comes into the marriage pretty much what she, you know, leaves with it. I'm just upset and now eating. I still can't believe it. I pissed off somebody from the past. I'm still wondering, are they going to be dating anyone they work with? They probably starting already. I made it so. Let me tell you, I'll never do that again. I will never date anyone I work with. Mm-mm. That makes it just, it's not like you're making a movie and you're there, 4 months and then boom, you go to a different movie. This is like you're there with them. Yeah, yeah. Mm-mm. Never again. I learned my lesson. I don't know, man. Well, okay. I think if I worked with my guy friend, I'd be okay because he's very professional. I'd be very professional, on time, doing stuff. I mean, no Collins, no. Let me see if I got it. Well, at least I got one thumbs up. It's like, fuck. So, yeah. I couldn't figure it out. I thought, wow. Then I found out someone's back in town. I'm like, oh, fuck. They haven't been back in town. They're just coming out. Coming out to, yeah, after being told. So I'm sure he's already having a wing-ding of a time with somebody he works with, because that's how he, maneuvers. So it looks like I'm going to have my son drive my vehicle to get washed. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No, I just couldn't believe it, man. He got mad. He all got mad because I moved on. What kind of brain drain is that shit? A guy's brother, not even the guy himself, says, move on. I got the best thing. Well, he thought he had the best thing, but the only thing he has is hard feelings from dealing. Now, you all, if you have a flying monkey circus that ends up throwing feces at you and you want to blame somebody, do not go and blame someone who is like your ex. Really. It just doesn't come out right. You need to blame your ex-wife, not your ex-gal. Your ex-wife was married to you and shared a whole lot more than what I got, okay? I got one night. She got like a couple years, okay? There you go. I got one day and she got a lot more. You're getting where this is going at. So, what is the reason for blaming me? Narcissists have to blame somebody. They feel if they are, a failure at something, even though they're really good at other things, right? It could be art, it could be being an artist of a different thing, whatever it is. they're going to hone down what they fucked up on, and they got to put blame on something. And they're not going to blame themselves because they're a narcissist. They're not going to go and get help. The problem is when you deal with people who don't want to get help, they think that help is for the weak. They end up having a mental breakdown, and then shit happens, and then they want to blame whoever. And it's not going to be me. Mm-mm. All I know is I couldn't believe it that he approved of that kind of treatment. I have ex-boyfriends that I bump into, and we're cordial. I never say anything behind their back. They don't say shit behind my back. And one day he was like a couple coins off, and you know, I put it in the coin thing, not to act like I'm, trying to help him out. And it was enough for him to pay whatever he was going, and we went our separate ways. No, there are certain people you just know it's not going to start up again. Oh, hell no. If you treat an ex or someone who is now considered just a friend shabbily after being told they had to move on, and they did so, instead of congratulating them and saying, you've gone a ways with everything, you've done pretty good, you did this, that, and whatnot. That's a friend. That's someone you want in your corner. You don't want a narcissist who's going to go, huh, whoa, whoa, whoa. You have a relationship. You talk with somebody, right? That sucks. Where do I fit in? Because that's what they're thinking. Where do I fit in? I got nothing going on now. So they're going to get pissed off, and they'll probably, wherever they are working, they'll just get the next closest female that they want to get to hook up with, and that's what they'll do. They'll usually hook up with the next woman. What am I going to do? I got my own thing going right now. I'm just worried about keeping my job and doing other stuff in my life. Make it enhancement, not. Oh, no. Oh, narcissism Nelly comes out, and he's like a bitch from hell. He can't deal with you doing your own thing. He's like, instead of being a friend and going, hey, you did a good job. You're not getting no fancy, you flustered. That's good. Nothing. I hear nothing, and he is nothing but a narcissist. How dare he come on my platform here and say all kinds of shit? I can't deal with that. That's too much stress. After all this was done, I decided that Snake Lady needs a whole new do. Yeah, she talks about snake farts and coming down to the snake farm and bringing the kids. It's all fun petting time. But I really think that she needs a makeover. The wig's getting battered, and it's hard to keep it up. So what I'm going to do, it's going to be retired, and I'm going to talk with some friends who are look online and see what I can do. So if you don't like the look, tell me that you don't like the look. Don't forget, go down below. But I had to do that because every comedian works on a comedic piece that comes from somebody. And I added my own Southern drawl because the person did not sound Southern. But I had to hear 9 months of snake recipes for all 9 months and 9 months of country. Hold it, not just country music. You all, the country music station's fine and dandy, but they have like 10 songs that regurgitate the whole day long. And after a while, you if you spend a weekend listening to that's their whole thing for the next month. And it's not like you're going online listening to country music that has a variety of music from here to there. I even offered to put up my iTunes because I couldn't take it no more. So I had to listen to country music and being told that I was a piece of work. That's the way I felt. I just felt lower than a snake's belly and hurt like you can't believe. I'm a wounded dog right now. I'm a wounded animal. I'm a wounded cat, more likely. And I don't know what to say to that. I have never been treated like that at any place that I've ever worked in all my life. Ever. It has somebody's name on it. I'm sure of it. And I am sure it's the reason why. And he needs to apologize. I really got tired of it. Don't you, there's a thing. It's different if you're dating someone for over a year and you get to work where they're working. That's a whole different thing. You've tested the waters and everything, and you know where you're at as a human being. But it's when you go and you date someone at a place and you don't know what kind of person they are really, and then later on you might find out they might do drugs that you don't do. I only do weed, but Lord have mercy, there's times I went and met people at the gold, over at the casino, and I said, oh Lord, I'm so glad they don't know where I live. Oh no, I used to use the casino address. Hey, use your casino address. If you live over in near a casino, just use their address. You don't have to use your own. So it's almost 7. Let's ground ourselves down. Let's ground ourselves down. And this week I will be unveiling the new wig, the new look. Um, yes, I worked with the Clintons' cousin, and wow, she was. I'm gonna be honest. She was a handful. She would not leave there after everything was closed up. She refused to do any of the work. She just, it's just like she didn't get her way with everybody. She wanted everyone to love her, and that's not the way it works all the time. It's a business. You got to take care of things, and things weren't taken care of. So, yeah, I'm sure they have another place near where that lady was. She used to be a madam, and she had Symphony Animal Shelter, and it was quite neat. She wrote a book. I got the book. The unfortunate thing about her is just, after she left some places, she got fired at other places for stealing money and stuff. And it's just been that way since then. I don't know what she's doing, but there's no longer Symphony. I used to help all the time. So I will end this and have a cosmic day. I hope it gets better. I really do. Because I'm really pissed, my livelihood and stuff. It is what it is. So have a cosmic day.